Yes, sir. I'm back with another one. Oh, yeah, ready.
Has issued a warning to all Americans. There is a nationwide threat happening right now. And according to the FBI and Homeland Security, we are doing everything we can to keep the American people safe. Watch this.
Tonight, federal law enforcement officials are warning of a heightened security threat in the U.S. following those deadly strikes in Iran. Security has been increased in dozens of cities across the country.
In cities like New York, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, Dallas, and now Austin, Texas. What we are hearing is that there are multiple threats out there, some of which are being stopped as we speak. Others are actually getting carried out. Look at this right here. This is coming after that shooting that happened in Austin, Texas. Look at this right here.
I've been telling everybody about the Austin mass shooter.
I'm just putting y'all onto what y'all onto.
And this is what we're finding out from multiple federal law enforcement sources to our own Bill Mallusion. The Austin mass shooter is a 53-year-old naturalized U.S. citizen who was born in Senegal and was living in Pflugerville, Texas. Material recovered from his person and inside the vehicle give possible indications of a next.
Look who they using. What face is that? A black man. Why a black man, though? It could have been a motherfucking Indian, or it could have been somebody for Israel. You feel me? Why a black man? They always got to put our face in something, like when it's something bad happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about this, though? Like, every time some shit go on in this world, they put a black man face in the middle of the screen. You see the screen, right? See his face right there? Like, this shit is crazy, though. Like, let me get back to the video.
To terrorism, as the FBI announced earlier today. And remember what we said he had in his possession and was also wearing. The shooter was wearing clothing that said Allah on it. His sweater said property of Allah. And there's also known to be an undershirt with an Iranian flag and other materials inside. Remember what Representative Michael McCall of Texas just told me last hour. He said, Harris, in my own backyard, just last night, we had an event that possibly could have been terror-inspired right here in Austin, Texas. This is what he was talking about.
Yeah, we are seeing it unfold as we speak.
Right.
Now, here's the concern. Now, some were saying that this wasn't going to be a drawn-out attack. This isn't going to be a drawn-out conflict between the United States and Iran. Well, what we heard initially was that this was going to be a weeks-long attack. That was actually coming out of the Pentagon. And then we learned from the White House that it was going to be a days-long attack. Well, look at this right here.
Shit is crazy.
It says, Trump says Iran attacks may last weeks with Tehran defiant. They are not willing to negotiate. They don't want to speak with the United States. So at this point, the United States is going to continue to attack Iran. Now, consider this. More than 80% of Iranians in Iran, they agree that the former regime was not working and they needed a regime change. So for many of them, they're extremely happy with what the United States and Israel did. But we have to get out of this now. The concern, though, here in the United States and on U.S. military bases around the world, particularly in the Middle East, is that these attacks are going to keep coming.
Right.
And that more and more Americans could lose their lives.
Right.
As of right now, as of this morning, 4 military personnel have lost their lives as a result of these attacks.
Yo.
Listen to this right here.
This shit is real, y'all. So if they start bombing over here, what everybody gonna do? That's what I want to know. What everybody gonna do? Nobody know how to plant. Nobody know how to get seeds. Nobody don't know how to, gardening. Nobody But what you gonna do? Nobody know how to put guns together. Like, we gotta come together. That's the only choice, man. It's the only choice. If we don't come together, we gonna fall. We gonna fall with these niggas, man. I ain't trying to fall with them. They've been fucking us over for centuries. It's time for these niggas to fall on their damn own. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be there. Back to the video, man.
The FBI is raising a nationwide alert after the joint U.S.-Israel strike. Should there be concern about attacks here in the U.S.? Joining us now, Jason Pack, former FBI special agent. Jason, thanks for being with us. The FBI, I know, is on high alert right now and even monitoring suspects or people that they have concerns about. What are the chances that there will be some kind of blowback here in this country from Iranian sleeper cells?
Good morning, John. I think the realistic possibility is that it's possible. So that's why the FBI and the U.S. intelligence community in general has began to do this.
Damn, I gotta learn how to
watch.
split
And the
the
good news
screen.
is, John, is this just didn't start last night. The
Still
FBI
working
and
this
U.S.
shit.
intelligence
Still new
community
at this.
have agents that work these type of investigations
Man,
throughout the whole year. So
up.
when something like this is planned, they'll begin to take a second look at maybe some old cases. They'll look at people who are in the U.S. Who may have ties back to Iran, and they'll make sure to start taking a closer look at these folks.
Okay. Now, here's what's interesting, though. Okay, we've already seen a lot of different charts and graphs and maps about which parts of the United States are the most susceptible to an attack. First off, there is an attack from Iran. So if you use an ICBM missile, so an intercontinental ballistic missile from Iran, which according to reports they do have access to, but the concern is that for them to send a missile from Iran or over in that area into the United States, it would have to go a long distance. There is a lot of different safeguards in place that the United States has put out there, whether it's here in the U.S. or other countries, which we could probably shoot one of those things down. Okay, so that's there. So the chances of Iran hitting the United States with a missile is very, very small.
Wow.
But it's not out of the question. According to experts, this is still in the realm of possibility, but it's not very high. Okay, it would be like less than 1%. Now, the attacks that could come, just like we saw the other day in Austin, Texas, likely going to be a lone wolf or a sleeper cell activated. That's what we're hearing. I talked about this just the other day, how U.S. cities are on high alert. Major U.S. cities are on high alert. Okay? Miami, Florida, Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Los Angeles, California, San Diego, San Francisco. Okay? The populated cities, but also those that have something to them. Whether it's a naval base, it could be something like the financial capital of the United States. Could be just a major city, right? There's so many different things. Whether it's New York, Chicago, could be Nashville, could be New Orleans, right? Seattle, Portland, right? It could be so many. Las Vegas, major tourist destination.
Anywhere.
It could be so many different cities.
Right.
So what we're hearing from the FBI is there's a nationwide alert to be prepared because, again, something could be coming. We could see some type of a terrorist attack, all because of what is happening over in Iran.
Shit's crazy.
Now, I want to play something else for you. Look at this right here.
Talking about this shooting, sparking new worries of Iranian terrorist cells activated in the United States after Operation Epic Fury. What can you tell us as the AG in terms of the status of this investigation and what you know today?
Well, I think it's pretty common knowledge that this guy had an Iranian flag undershirt, that he had Allah written on his shirt, that they found other paraphernalia at his house related to Iran. So, yeah, I think it's a legitimate issue, a legitimate concern that he might have been part of a sleeper cell. At least he was inspired by Iran to do exactly what he did. And it is a concern for me going forward.
Okay. So here's one of the other issues. Now, according to experts, people inside of a sleeper cell, like the shooter in Texas. Now, he likely doesn't have connections to other people inside of the sleeper cells. They usually come in, they start their own lives, they do their own things. They could be, teachers, they could be sanitation workers, they could be a receptionist, they could be a business owner, right? You never know. They could, who knows? They could be a celebrity, right? We have no clue. Personnel are fully engaged on the situation overseas. Last night, I instructed our counterterrorism and intelligence teams to be on high alert and mobilize all assisting security assets needed. Our Joint Terrorism Task Force throughout the country are working 24/7 as always. Okay, so the FBI and again Homeland Security, they are on this for now. But again, this is going to be a progressing issue. This is going to be something that we need to keep an eye on because, again, the threats are out there. I'm not saying the United States is going to get hit, but what I am saying, based off of what we're learning from the FBI, from Homeland Security, and from local law.
Basically, what he's saying is we got to be on high alert. Hear what I'm saying? They talking about coming over here, bombing shit. They don't know how the citizens is going to take it. They want everybody to be prepared. Get your waters. Do anything. Like, do. If y'all learn survival stuff, now is the time to, put it to action, man. Now it's time to put them skills to action. All I know, I love my people, and I would hate to see for my people to be getting blown up out here. Like, you know how scary that shit is? Nobody don't even know how scary that, because y'all never been through it. I never been through it. Across seas, yeah, they know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They been through that. But over here, we never been through none of that. So it's gonna be a dramatic experience for us. Like, so all I'm saying is we have to come together. I've always been saying that on my live. We come together, we unite. Oh my God, that light that we bring to this world, we killing shit. Like, we gonna be unstoppable, man. It's up to us. Like, it's up to us. That being said, that's it for my live. It's time for us to, come together, get shit sorted out, situated for that time, because it's coming. It's really coming. Everybody been sitting back, just watching shit play out. Like, now it's here in our face. Like, it's time for us to come together and just break this spell that they got the world over. Like, all this warring and shit. Like, we're not supposed to even be doing that in this world. But, the higher up niggas got greeds. You feel me? They greed is crazy. Like, and that's all they know is bombing shit. They don't know about caring about people. They don't care about that shit. They don't know about it. They never learned about caring about people. You know what I'm saying? So why wait for somebody that that don't care about people to do something? We got to do this shit on our own. Like, real talk, man. Got to have that positive element, man, and that positive mind. Keep that positive strength. Your light start glowing. That means you doing something right. We got to start glowing, y'all. Start being prayed up. Pray to God, man. There's a lot going on, bro. Like, this world is really, really, really fucked up. Like, and I hope y'all like my live. And just keep a head on his swivel, man. Eyes on sight. We don't know when this shit gonna happen. You just gotta be prepared. You get what I'm saying? And God bless to all the conscious YouTubers out there that's enlightening people. And I got this one YouTuber I really fuck with. I've been listening to him for years, and that's why I'm on here now doing my contents. Hassan Campbell. That's my dude. I've been watching him for years. I done saw everything he went through. Everybody playing him, this, that. I'm looking at people like, yo, y'all some soft bitches. Like, leave that man alone. He came on here telling y'all his story, and y'all spitting on him. Like, yo, I give it to you, bro. God bless you. Keep doing your thing, and it's because of you, man. Yeah, I was scared to do this shit. Like, I was scared. Get all the backlash. Oh, who this guy, this, that. Typical black shit. Like, oh, who this, who that. On YouTube. Man, I listened to the great, man. I saw him camera, man. When I saw him on his live, and you can do it. For years, I kept sitting there watching. Like, he kept saying, "Do it, do it." In my head, I'm like, "Nah, I can't do that. I can't do it. It's hard. I'm gonna get backlashes. Everybody, who him? Yeah, who that? He whack this, that. But I started just sitting back, like, you know what? Let me just try it and see where I go. Let me see if I get some subscribers. I got 7 subscribers. I need 50 subscribers. If y'all can help me get to that 50, I'll be good, man. And may God bless everybody that's, trying to make something out of life. That's all we got is us, man. It's positive D, man. If you ain't got a positive mind, don't step in this positive element, man. Straight positive over here, yo. I just want to see people win. And keep doing y'all, and God bless y'all, man. God bless my people, yo. There's a lot going on in this world. We have to bless each other. Like, we have to God bless each other. Like, nobody else gonna do it for us. So I'm gonna end this live. Love, peace, and soul to all. And like, subscribe, send a notification, you know, and watch it back, man. Eyes on sight. We're wicked, man. I holla. Peace. God bless you all, man.